Hi. I took him to see Divergent.
Yep. LC, the movie.
We actually went to go see we wanted to go see the Muppet movie, but, well, we got to the theater and...
I'm going to say this before he continues. The Muppet film was not what we expected. It was very quiet. It was very bland. It was literally like looking at a blank screen for about 20 minutes to an hour before we just gave up and left.
The projector broke. So...
How the hell does the projector break in this day and age? Everything's digital. It was a CD. You're going to tell me you couldn't find another CD player?
The projector broke, so there was no Muppet movie. Our screening got canceled, so they just handed us tickets. Like, here, redeem this for another movie.
Just go to any other theater. We'll take it. We'll take credit off.
And at that point, it was 5 minutes until Divergent started. So we decided, you know what? Let's just go see that.
Yeah, Mikey runs out of the theater. He's like, follow. Just does a wind sprint up these escalators that ain't moving. I'm just like, you son of a fucking bitch. You have to find the farthest one possible.
Well, honestly, Divergent, I ended up liking it more than I expected to, really.
Yeah, it actually wasn't too bad. I'm still trying to figure out what did it have to do with the Hunger Games, though.
It very feels much like the Hunger Games, and the book has that same feel to it. I've read the book. I'm gonna assume you haven't.
No. If it doesn't involve pictures and maybe coloring, yeah, I probably haven't read it.
So
but the whole film actually wasn't bad. I mean, it was a good story. It was shot beautifully. Definitely cashing in on the tween fucking market. But it was actually really good. It felt more like an action freaking war film than an actual like teen drama.
It felt at times they did add more action in than was original. The main point where this feels like is the ending. It feels it's been like 6 months since I read the book, but it does feel like the ending part, they added a little more action to that than it's in the book.
Yeah, I mean,
we are gonna get into spoilers,
yes.
I assume.
Spoilers, you don't like it, you know where that fucking X is.
But
either that or jump to 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
But just putting it out there, I did like it. He liked it. And now I guess we're going to spoilers, so yes.
Yes, it was in the book, did they do the same thing, like brainwash the soldiers and make them take on the intellectuals, or
yeah,
the passives? No, they weren't the intellectuals; they were the passives, right?
The abnegation, they're called, and yeah, that's in the book.
Yeah.
When.
Were they also dressed like Quakers in the book too?
I believe they each of the factions, the 5 factions, each one does have their own signature. I believe abnegation was gray and Dauntless is black. I don't remember the others all that well.
Yeah, so basically we had Future Soldier, Quaker, something that looks like a sci-fi intellectual, a bunch of dumb hippies, and what was the 5th one?
Abnegation, Dauntless, Amity, Erudite. God, I can't even remember the 5th one.
I know, that's all they know.
Candor, that's them. They're the truth people.
Oh, yeah, they're the assholes. They couldn't lie. Or they don't lie, but they tell only the truth. Otherwise known as people who comment on videos like this.
Yeah. I do recall that they're supposed to be color-coded, but I just don't remember the other colors. But I'm assuming those were them.
Yeah.
When I say that I felt the ending was more action-y, I don't like I said, it's been 6 months since I read the book, but I feel like I don't recall there being like a fight scene between Beatrice, the main character, and erudite leader girl, whatever her name was.
Queen Bitch Takeover.
Yeah, I don't recall that being in the book. That felt added in.
Yeah, that seemed like more like a fan appreciation thing. Like, all right, you have to have her kick the ass at this woman.
Yeah, but other than that, like where Thor gets brainwashed, that was there. And it does actually end the same way with them on trains heading out to which, let's face it, is sequel bait.
Oh, of course, they have to bait a sequel. Yes, so many more questions have been asked in this film, like, what is beyond the gate, and what happened in this war, and are the hippies ever going to freaking take a shower? I mean, there's so many things, so many answers that have not been asked. So many questions that have not been answered.
But Well,
I'd say I give it a 5 out of 10. Definitely see it, but don't expect anything that's not more than a popcorn film.
it was fine for what we paid for it. I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't feel like I'm gonna need to see it again.
Nah.
Maybe I'll read. Maybe I'll if I feel like it. Maybe I'll just read the second book as well. All right, later.